is a women's bantamweight matchup between Ronda Rousey and Ashley Evans Smith. Well, she is about as accomplished a submission specialist as we have in this division, and candidly, not many women are able to stand up to that type of challenge.
It's very difficult to try and fight a specialist in the position that they are so good at getting you to, because it's her ability to trick you into grappling with her that makes her so special. And when you're on step 2 of a jiu-jitsu exchange, she's already graduated.
Right.
School's already out of session by the time you're ready to go into the classroom. Because the moment you leave any limb hanging, you leave the arm down, arm bar is already thrown up on you. You get too low on her hips, she throws up the triangle choke. If you get too high with your body, she'll be rolling knee bar, ankle lock, leg lock. It does not matter. There are just so many submissions in her arsenal that you are constantly in danger.
School's out for summer, champ. We'll see how quickly she can get this fight to the ground tonight. Arguably the most dominant champion the women's game has ever seen. Enter former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Ronda Rousey.
Just the biggest star in MMA up to Conor McGregor coming here, taking over. Ronda Rousey was just truly something special. Ronda Rousey was just one of the biggest stars mixed martial arts has ever seen. From the debut in Strikeforce with the quick armbar to Jean LaBelle holding a stopwatch every time she fought.
Yeah.
She just had that star appeal, and she had enough to share. She didn't need to use it all on herself. She could give something to me, she can give something to this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and there was enough. A massive fight star, a massive movie star, just a mainstream star is Ronda Rousey.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 6 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Ashley Evans Smith. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a judo fighter holding a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Ronda Rousey! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready?
All right, here we go, round 1. Submission artists, both of them. You got the gi on. I'm so excited for this match.
I mean, I'm excited. I took my suit coat off and threw my gi on. Don't forget my brown belt, J.A., but my brown belt does not match the black belt that these 2 women possess. These are 2 of the greatest jiu-jitsu specialists we have ever seen in the octagon.
Oh, effective strike there by Rousey. Evans Smith's got the clinch here in the early going. Winded up on the right there to no avail.
That right hand landed square.
Rousey gets touched by that kick there. And her striking looks clean tonight, timing on point.
Her timing on point, her accuracy's on point. She's very busy. She's in a good flow. Good punch.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Pretty good right hand.
That was a thudding leg.
Lands a big elbow there. Shot is blocked there by Rousey.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on you.
There. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
Oh! How about that shin?
Great punch.
There she goes, landing that jab again. She might have a better jab than you, DC.
Oh, she's got a fantastic jab. I'm telling you, put me to shame. I like to try to fight behind my jab, but she is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight. Look at the turnover in that kick.
Very nice leg kick there by Evan Smith.
That's a big strike right there.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet. Oh man, head kick lands.
Oh, the right hand is there for her.
Nice kick.
Oh, massive kick. Didn't see that one. What a strike by her. Might be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the right track. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing.
Sounds for the end of round one. All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of it.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end a fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming. Oh, big punch land.
Well, you hate to be overly critical because she has landed some good shots, but really nothing in terms of combinations tonight.
She's got to let it fly, man. She needs to let the combinations fly. She's got to find the confidence in knowing that all that repetition, all that work with her boxing coach is going to pay dividends inside of the octagon.
Evan Smith's got the tie clinch. She's got a good one.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Trying to kick the leg out.
Oh, nice right hand.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out in space, find places to rest, get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it.
Try to establish that jab. Well, she was a...
Can't take with the fight. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh!
Big kick lands. Oh, nice right hand.
Evan Smith's lower jaw. Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over. up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. All right, so here he is, DC, the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, former two-division UFC champion Conor McGregor, and a lot of people thought maybe he wouldn't come back to the proving ground. He's got a lot to prove when it comes to his MMA legacy, and as such, McGregor returns to the octagon here tonight.
When you talk about Conor McGregor, you're talking about a star that transcends mixed martial arts. We've seen a lot of people come and go, but no one has ever reached the level of Conor McGregor. And you think he's just a talker. No, there is a ton of substance to everything that he does. From the moment he stepped into the octagon, he said what he was gonna do, and he eventually did it. From knocking guys out left and right to becoming a two-division champion, knocked out Jose Aldo, knocked out Eddie Alvarez. There's just too much to say about the Notorious.
And I'm glad you put it that way, because he is this larger-than-life character, and I think at times people lose sight of just how skilled a martial artist this is. Elite striker, tremendous distance management. Few move better on the feet than Conor McGregor, and he'll look to put those striking skills to good use yet again tonight as Conor McGregor returns. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the Notorious Conor McGregor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Hamzat Borschabayan! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can do it.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Straight right hand, no good.
Good punch.
Switching stances here. Going for the early takedown, and he gets it. So no surprise he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this
He
fight.
felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round. Watch triangle.
All right, so he postures up.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Conor McGregor gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Effective punch there by Conor. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws his punch. One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Close guard. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. The ground and pound has been there all night. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean,
He's going to start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
And he's out. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
McGregor gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. And they separate. The horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Second round here.
Big punch land.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Punch is blocked.
Another clinch position.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Might be a submission attempt here,
I
champ.
mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurting. A finish could come here at any time. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no...
What a wrestler. That was an amazing takedown.
McGregor's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. All right, north-south position here.
I mean, he's going to try to walk over to his side. Oh, he's attacking choke now. And look, he's attacking a windshield choke.
And he's out. Let's go, guys, work! Just reached the midway point of the fight. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Oh, there's There's the swing, and there's the miss by McGregor. And that one was heavy. Oh, a huge block there. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio. The ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes of DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
Are you ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. Oh my God.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Oh, nice takedown defense. That double leg attempt looked like it might be good. He wasn't having it. Effective punch there by McGregor. Right hand upstairs. Oh, collar tie.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes as the opponent.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got it now.
The guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight. Nicely done. McGregor's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward.
Straight punch lands.
Here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, going for the takedown here. Nice strike by McGregor.
I mean, Conor McGregor is a fantastic striker, and once again, that skill is on display. He's sticking him over and over again. He's got his head popping back.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie, and they separate.
Very soon.
Whoa!
Running fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish this fight.
Oh, he might be out. Trying to stay in this fight. Just missed with the straight left hand. All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons in order to carry him to a decision, a very clear decision, in my opinion. A great performance tonight by this young fighter.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 9-28. for the winner by unanimous decision,
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish. But sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.
It is a bantamweight matchup between Chris Cyborg and Ronda Rousey. All right, so here's the all-time great, the UFC Hall of Famer, Ronda Rousey. Of course, she took part in the first women's fight in UFC history back in UFC 157. Went on to fame and fortune, her legacy as well established as any woman in the game.
I met Ronda Rousey back at the Olympics in 2008. As a young girl, became an Olympic bronze medalist. That was unheard of for someone to do that. And she took that star power and that ability to grapple and applied it right to a mixed martial arts career, where she not only captured the UFC title, but also defended it on a number of occasions with her patented armbar. Every time Ronda fought, people tuned in, they loved it, it was always exciting.
And some wondered if she would ever make this walk again. Well, here is Ronda Rousey back in this arena, and if her pre-fight talk is any indication, she's got a point to prove here tonight. All right, here's one of the best to ever do it. Chris Cyborg, the former UFC Women's Featherweight Champion, and her focus is entirely on getting that belt back. Tonight figures to be another step in that direction.
I've never seen anyone more dominant, regardless of men, women. Chris Cyborg had an ability to make people just quit. The power, the aggressiveness, the ability to get in your face, make you work and make you uncomfortable is second to none. She is such a dominant physical presence that most people are beaten before they even step in the octagon.
She finally stepped into the octagon for the first time in 2016, won 5 consecutive fights, including the world title before running into Amanda Nunes. Chris Cyborg, though, back tonight and a picture of focus in advance of this one. All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. 4 years apart, with similar height And the same reach. All right, now for the particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a judo fighter holding a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Rowdy Ronda Rousey! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, USA, Chris Cyborg! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1, and with respect to Amanda Nunes and anybody else, Ronda Rousey versus Chris Cyborg might be the biggest fight in women's MMA.
This is the biggest fight, the absolute biggest fight female mixed martial arts has ever seen. Ronda Rousey, the greatest star of all time across all female divisions, against Chris Cyborg, who is the 2nd biggest star of all time. She hopes to propel herself over Rousey with a massive victory and a massive statement starting right now.
Oh, nice punch there by Rousey. I'm not sure her striking has ever looked better, DC, finding the range with relative ease here tonight.
She's doing a great job of timing everything. She is seeing everything out there. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, nice knee to the body for her there. Very nice.
What a takedown.
Well, Rousey's in half guard now. 3 minutes now to go in this one.
Oh, nice right hand.
Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot. Every movement has purpose.
Rousey's back in half guard. And they both stand up. Rousey gets touched by that kick there. Back in the clinch now.
She lands a switch knee. Oh, nice.
Ooh, uppercut lands. We'll see where she goes from here now.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Good right hand right there.
Rousey's back in half guard. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position. Well, Rousey's trying for the Kimura submission here.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you down.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Man, she's got some good ground and pound and putting that part of her game to good use tonight.
She's putting it to great use, just really damaging from the top position.
Oh, she landed a huge hook there. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Good punch landed.
5 minutes in the books. Right now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of strike?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, so second round getting underway now. Not a bad first round. Both fighters had their moments. Looked like at times they were just getting warmed up a little bit, perhaps a little bit of a feeling out process over that first minute. What's your thoughts on what we saw there in that first round? And she misses with the left punch there.
Good punch.
And she's doubling up on the jab there. Man, that hurts to watch as she continues to punish her opponent's body here in this round. Man, her striking looks clean tonight, timing on point.
Her timing on point, her accuracy's on point. She's very busy. She's in a good flow.
Oh, the right hand is there for her. Man, she might punch harder than you. Nice connection there.
I don't know about that, John, but she is a fast, accurate striker. Beautiful leg kick.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Tagged her with the overhand. All right, so again, the fighters, a commitment to excellence. She finally gets this fight to the ground after many failed attempts. She was not discouraged, and now she has this fight exactly where she wants it. Oh, with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement.
She looks like a master of grappling. The great movement that she's showing on the
Got
ground.
one of the best arm bars in the business, going for it now.
An attacking arm bar.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here. Just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Cyborg gets back up again. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly.
Whoa!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the
A big knee!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish.
15 seconds. Cyborg gets caught with that punch. Both fighters throwing heat now. All right, so there is the horn, so we will see another round. You thought maybe with that knockdown that could have been the end.
You thought it was over. People don't usually get up from those types of strikes. She took that big punch, continued to plod forward. But if she does not move her head, her night will be over very quickly.
Watch that last round, another pretty good frame for both fighters. We'll see which woman makes the requisite adjustments here in this next round.
Somebody has to really get out ahead. It's too worrisome.
There put all of her weight into it, and now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a four-part play because this fight is about done.
Oh! All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hip, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover full guard.
Cyborg's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Well, Rousey's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submission, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Cyborg's able to transition back to side control now. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good.
While Rousey's now trying for the Kimura. Nicely done. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's spent a lifetime developing the skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat. Can't take pictures now. She has to do a unbelievable. What a performance!
That was a good stoppage by the referee. She was not effectively defending herself, and the opponent was doing some real damage. It became a dangerous situation. I think it's the right call by the official, and she will live to fight another day. All right, we take a look back at some of the pictures from this one, and she had it all going on tonight, but certainly her boxing was on point.
Her boxing always is what allows her to dictate the pace of fights. Finally, she landed the strike that ended the night of her opponent.
The official decision is in. We said it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ian Levine called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 5 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Chris Cyborg.
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been, because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV. It'll be on the news. It'll be available everywhere she turns for the next few weeks, and this is a massive moment for her.